Officials of the Independent National Electoral Commission, the police, party agents and journalists come together at the premises of the electoral body in Port Harcourt. The occasion is the formal delivery of sensitive materials and onward distribution to the local governments supervised by the Commission. Everyone appears to be in high spirits. Even party agents promise a peaceful election.
Rivers State had existed before now, and Rivers State will continue to exist after this election. It's only one election, and there are a series of elections in the future. Our people know that, and they will keep the peace.
We are asking those who are watching us to see what is happening here. These elections will come and go. Rivers State will still be here. Everybody has the right of choice. Go and vote according to your conscience and let the process be peaceful.
But that seemed not to be the case, as the APC agent was reportedly arrested by men claiming to be security agents a day before the D-Day at the INEC office.
So he may have entered the police, but later in the course of discussion when I was in detention, the police said they were monitoring me. So as soon as I stepped out of the booth, they grabbed me. Over 20 men. They were dressed in black t-shirts. And the man answered, "I'm under arrest." I said, "By who and for what?" The next thing they tried to drag me, and of course I tried with them. I can see injuries there. Now we are dragging. Some of them held my hand. They tried to lift me up. Of course I resisted, and they kept pushing. You know, I'm alone, and then this number of men pushing me, trying to carry me around. I was fighting and resisting them. But I got to the truck. They were going to carry me in, and I held on to it with my right hand firmly. You know, at that point they said, "Handcuff him, handcuff him." They now put a handcuff. That's what he got me. And attached the handcuff to the vehicle. Started the car, and was about to move it.
And from then on, the story of the election becomes bloody. At Eleme, the exercise is disrupted by the shooting of an APC agent, Christopher Eneji. Eyewitnesses say he was gunned down by security operatives and another APC agent hacked to death in Tai.
Who are the soldiers that shot him?
Those soldiers, those people later on, the police, not soldiers, those police that were here.
Police?
Don't make any noise. Don't make any noise.
And when you hear who is talking, you don't hear person talking. Because of a PDP man who's in our unit, our unit 5, Market Square there. So the man used bottle and slaughtered me, took me bottle, cut me here, and some lot of things. Look at my body. Because of the election we are going on, so he wanted to rig. So we tell him to not do all those things that is bad. So the man tried to fight me and use bottle and start to stab me like this.
In Ahoda East, youths chanting PDP slogans stormed polling units and carted away the voting materials. Elsewhere, this youth corps member is under pressure to release the result sheets. This is Opobonkoro. Youths try to resist alleged PDP members from disrupting the process to no avail. At Ahoda West, the APC deputy governorship candidate, Honorable Asita, engages security agencies and an INEC presiding officer who apparently is unwilling to conduct the voting exercise.
Our responsibility is to escort them to wherever they are delivering the materials. Now, about 4 wards were here. Ward 1, 2, 3, 4. I escorted even Ward 3 down to JK and come back here. So why can't now the people responsible to move these materials are the INEC? There has never been a time INEC come out of this gate and they say they are going to Okaki and security people are not ready to escort. And everybody here can see the effort we've put in place to even make sure that this thing gets to Okaki.
So you are saying
but
that the
now
INEC has refused to go to Okaki to conduct
there's
the
never any time that INEC moves, say, gentlemen, we are going to Okaki and security say we are not going.
So the problem is that INEC has refused to
INEC
go
has
to
not moved.
They have refused to go to Okaki.
That is,
yes, and it's about 12 o'clock
that is
now.
why we are still here.
I'm a member of APC. I'm a member of the House of Representatives. I am the deputy governorship candidate of APC in the West. I'm from Okaki. We have been waiting for you to come and conduct the election since our people are waiting at the different polling units for you to come and conduct the election. You are not there. Why?
Actually, the INEC have organized election in your community. The youth of the community did not allow me to discharge my duty.
Which youth? You are here in Imbiama. How are the youth of the community disturbing?
Thank you very much.
The security people are here.
The security agents were here when we embarked on moving.
Yes.
The first attack we got after dispatching.
Was there any attack, sir? Please, let us sort this matter out.
Yes.
Was there any attack? The security agents are here.
JTF people were not on ground.
They have been here since 6
At
o'clock.
that particular time.
You're a liar.
Are you getting me? At that particular time when the election was there, but the police are on ground, making sure that the election goes peacefully.
DCO, was there any attack at any time on him?
Not on me, but on my security, on my what they call it, the coppers and non-coppers.
Now, listen, the army is here, the police is here, they are ready to escort
the police was here when they first attacked me. When they first attacked
the policeman has said nobody attacked the army is here, they are ready to escort you. The army is here, they are ready to escort
They've been begging them
to
the venue.
Yes,
to the venue.
Yes.
Were you told that the youth of the community wanted to attack us at the point of our going to the but they make an attempt to snatch the ballot paper, which somebody prevented. Are you getting me? That is the man that is standing before you. He makes sure that the election will go. And that first time they make an attempt to snatch the ballot paper.
Your name is Osi. What's the name? I hear you are a PDP member. That you were brought specifically to prevent elections in Ward 4.
That's the truth. It's not true.
Yes. Now the soldiers are here. The police is here. There are even some policemen posted to Okaki. They are all there. You are refusing to come and conduct elections in Okaki. I hear you are a PDP member and that you have been paid 15 million naira to prevent elections from holding in Okaki. If you have not been compromised, if you have not been bribed with 15 million naira by PDP, your party, The soldiers are here, the policemen are here. Enter the vehicles. Let's go and conduct the election. I want to vote.
Yes. Okay. The deputy chairman, I so much like the
deputy chairman.
The governor. I so much like the way you speak. I get to me.
JTF has been begging
the problem we are facing
police
here.
Has been begging
the first attack.
There is no problem. The soldiers say you should enter the vehicle. That they will take you.
Before the soldier came.
Now the soldiers are here.
Before the soldier came.
Nobody has attacked.
There was an attack.
Nobody attacked.
They interviewed the coppers and know if it is true or not.
Nobody has attacked.
Now you get me. They wanted to hijack the
You are not a security man.
I am not a security man.
Security men are here to protect you.
When confronted with some of these issues, the resident electoral commissioner in the state, Gisela Khan, is agitated.
And they should not disturb my work. They cannot distract me. Thank you. So any attempt, any effort to blackmail, to raise false alarm, to distract me, will never. As an umpire, I will do my work. I will be fair to all the political parties. If there is a problem in any local government area, it is the responsibility of my ego to inform you.
The story is no different in Kalebiama and Ogbogoro. Electoral materials are carted away by youths in connivance with the INEC officials.
My unit Ward 16 at Ogbogoro, there's no election because every material they bring for us is fake. We are not voting because we don't get it. No result seat. Nothing. Small time they said the engine don't spoil. This one don't do. That one don't do. So there's no election in Ward 16 in Ogbogoro.
What happened is that in Unit 11 in Ebola Zodo community, there was no election conducted. Because when the INEC people came, the electoral, the presiding officers that came there are all PDP members from my own community. The 3 of them are from my community in Ebola Zodo. We all know them as a PDP members. So therefore, we told them that they should bring their result, original result sheet. They could not produce the original result sheet. What they brought there was fake result sheet. So we said that the election would not hold. That is how the election could not hold up to now. So there was no election conducted in the Ebola Zodo community. And they started beating us up, cut off what our belongings. And most of our watch and all the things that we're having, PDP members did it.
It's not press. Yes. They are not attending to press. If you don't want to vote, you say we are not voting. Not that they only want to vote. What is the need of snapping?
Let us snap it if you say it's original.
Because it's for evidence against tomorrow. We are snapping it for evidence against tomorrow.
Yes. If you not snap this thing now, this
tomorrow they don't say it was the original.
When the color come out,
yes. My phone can bring out the color. My phone can bring out the color.
It will come out.
So that tomorrow they don't say it was the original. We just argue. This is an evidence by the INEC official. And we snap.
We don't want to cut off for the community.
If he opens this sheet and we snap it and he says this is what INEC gave to him, we will use it.
Yes.
Let him just declare as the SPO in his capacity as SPO. for Ward 8 Bomu, this is what INEC gave to me. Then we snap him.
Yes.
As if I'm the one that produced this.
No.
This is what
While this police officer is in a running battle with voters over result sheets in his possession, our camera runs into Youth Corps members and INEC officials thumbprinting ballot papers at the office of the electoral body in Ward 18, Kana. The police is also complicit.
So what is happening in your unit today?
We are supposed to observe the election proper. And since morning, the card reader that was sent here is not operational. And since the card reader is not operational, the election cannot hold. The election did not hold at all in Unit 12 in Baraja. And I was to also report here that the DPO here cleverly came and told us that whether the election is conducted here or not, that Goodluck Jonathan will emerge winner. So why is he taking side? As a DPO who is supposed to supervise and monitor the elections in this area, he is taking side. He's coming to tell us that, which means they have taken our result sheet. The police carefully took our result sheet and promised that they will use the result sheet they will use it to get numbers that will give Jonathan the vote. So how is he going to give Jonathan that kind of vote? I wonder how a policeman that was asked to come. The DPO in Ozoba police station. The DPO in Ozoba police station. I wonder how cleverly that man is to collect. This is the electoral law. He has violated electoral law. Collecting the results. Collect the results by force and told us that they must give Goodluck Jonathan result. So I wonder, please, the world should see it. Even as you can see, all the people here, we have more than 200 people, yet we didn't vote, and the police is taking sides. People, they beg the election is now hold.
At Topobonkoro local government area, this PDP agent runs out of luck. He is caught with INEC result sheets. The senatorial candidate of the APC representing Rivers Southeast, Magnus Abe, cries out against what he calls monumental fraud in the electoral process in Rivers State.
As you can see before me, these are ballot papers from Kana. Some youths in Kana stumbled upon some officers of the Independent National Electoral Commission at their office in Bori, while they were bringing in the SPOs and the presiding officers and all that into their offices to come and print ballots in order to try to justify the falsified results that were submitted over the weekend. As you can see here, this is a booklet. The ballots have not been brought out of the booklet. They are all in the booklet, but it's carefully been thumb-printed PDP. The thumb printing was going on when these young men went into the office and were able to video them in the act and accosted them. We called the area commander in Bori, Mr. Kenneth. Mr. Kenneth told me that the DPO Bori was with him right there, and he was going to dispatch him to the spot to go and get an on-the-spot assessment of what was going on. Now, the boys who accosted these people when they were doing this thing brought all these materials along with the suspects before the DPO. And they were pleading with him, okay, just ask them the same way we have asked them what was going on in our presence and let them answer you. He refused to ask them any question. Instead, what he wanted to do, after insisting that they were there just for purposes of collecting their stipends, was to arrest the people who found out what was going on there and brought it to his attention. The boys therefore took off with the materials and called me, and I told them to come to Port Harcourt. I have informed the Commissioner of Police
and he has asked me to take these materials to State CID. Directly after talking to you, I will move these materials to State CID. But from the experience that we have had with the police here, the PDP police here, particularly in our area, since this exercise started, I did not want to take these materials there without first informing the Nigerian people as to the level of fraud that went on in Rivers State.
The army and the police appear to be under strict orders to maintain the peace, but Governor Chibike Amechi thinks otherwise.
That's not the only place. If you go around the state, this is the house of the government. We're setting up checkpoints everywhere.
But this is the house of the government. Checkpoint can be set up at the end way. Checkpoint can be the road is there, and two checkpoints at the same place.
Excellent. We're setting up checkpoints.
I hope the you're getting it.
Right. They can get it. It's fine. The point I'm making
directly in front of my house.
This is not the only place.
No, I had just a press conference. Soldiers were trying to film me, and soldiers up there.
All right, gentlemen. So it's fine. Please, there's no need for these problems. Whatever needs to be done will be done. But please let people be law-abiding, and as I've said.
Unsatisfied with the conduct of the voting process around the state, aggrieved APC members stormed the INEC office. For them, there was no voting in Rivers State.
Our governor should not stand here. He has to go inside.
No, but why would we keep it inside?
This River station run away. She go see him for her eyes.
Why would we keep it inside there? Give it to me.
No, but
who are you? He said he doesn't know.
I'm telling you that Wike is not there.
We are saying he's there.
That's a liar.
This is our right, though. We are claiming our right, though. We are claiming our right, though. Don't mind them. God is watching you people. God is watching you people. God is watching you people. He said that they do us all. He said they see the wicked man and the wicked man. They carry them like a boy and woman. God,
We're leading a peaceful protest to tell them about the anomalies that happened. And the police intercepted us, they threw us tear gas, they've turned all of us back. There was no election in Rivers State. We want to let people know. And they wounded quite a lot of people. So we're calling for the transfer of the wreck. We're calling for cancellation of the results. Thank you very much.
There are many unanswered questions. How did the INEC arrive at the votes for the PDP at the presidential and National Assembly elections? Why were the names of those to supervise voting compiled by the INEC changed the night before? Did the police in Rivers State play a noble role during the exercise? Who are these electoral officers? What will be done to those caught on camera perpetrating electoral fraud? And many more. But this very important one. Does the electoral umpire as presently constituted in the state deserve to oversee the governorship polls on the 11th of April? That question, if truly answered, perhaps poses a credibility issue for the INEC and the entire process.